You didn't have to make such a feast of it.
Nice one. Look at me. I'm a lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it.
Good to see you. What would you like?
If you're going back to your cottage, I'd like to take a ride with you.
Of course. But in return, you have to help me get all this lot buried. So there's some more saltpeter in the making.
Hail!
Here you go. Take it.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt? It's mine now. God bless.
Have you heard any?
There's something new. Till we meet again, Henry.
Look what I have for you. Come here. Great. Siegfried said you might welcome some help.
Aye, and you've come just in time, lad. I just bought this fucking animal from Siegfried. He gave me a friend's discount, but I shouldn't have taken that ram even if it was free.
But slow down a little. What ram?
As soon as he got a sniff of wolves, he hightailed it out of there.
You think a sheep would stay in the herd?
Aye, exactly. This ram ran off straight into the deepest, darkest forest, and I'm supposed to look for him there at my age. The wolves are said to be in that part of the forest.
Let me guess. You want me to go in there?
A few years ago, I would have gone in there with pleasure and given them a beating. But what can I do now? I'm so old. You're still young. It'll be easy for you.
I'll help you.
Oh, that would be mighty nice of you. That ram is as dumb as a log, but losing even a single sheep would be a shame. There are some clearings not far from here in the woods. If he's still alive, he'll definitely be grazing there.
He'll come with me, just like that.
No, but take this carrot. He'll follow you to the ends of the earth for that. Take care.
Mutt! This must be the lost ram. How's Stanislav treating you? Why'd you run away when you have so many sheep friends there? That's the very reason, you say. Sit. I said, sit. Oh, aye. Only for carrots. What do you think about the situation in our country? You're right there. It's full of bandits and humans. Of course. Can't forget about the wolves. I absolutely agree. Oh, exhausted. Do you want to hear a joke? What did the wolf say to the baby sheep? Nice to eat you. You're right. It wasn't that funny. What do you call two sheep who are dating? A relationship. What did the clean sheep say to the dirty sheep? You smell bad. These forests are full of wolves. If we run into them, you'll have a choice. You can either run away or fight. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sit. I said, sit. Oh, aye. Only for carrots. Greetings, sheep. Don't worry. We're going home. Run! There are wolves here! I could use a nap. Sit. I said, sit. Oh, aye. Only for carrots. Really need to sleep. Well, I'm back.
So, what happened? Don't keep me in suspense.
I brought that ram of yours.
That's wonderful of you. I thought he'd be done for.
And he almost was, too. The wolves were just coming for him.
Then you have my admiration. I'd have probably run for the hills.
So I deserve some kind of reward, don't I?
Absolutely, absolutely. Here, you have everything I can afford. You got that thorn out of my side. Or rather, that wolf from my arse. You deserve it all. Take care.
Christ, I need some sleep. Here you go. Take it.
Good doggy, good boy.
Yes?
What am I doing wrong?
What on earth are you doing here?
Nothing.
What's with that hole there?
What about it?
Got some treasure there, eh?
I wish.
Then what are you up to here?
Look, I mean no disrespect, but I ain't having the best of days. So, thanks for stopping by, but no need to tarry for my sake.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I think not. But thanks anyway.
Come now. You surely won't turn down a helping hand. What is it you're up to?
You're a stubborn one, aren't you? But all right then. Listen up. I'm Bolek.
And I'm Henry.
See, what I'm doing here is... How do I... Sakura. How to explain this? Well, it's just... The hand of God dragged me here to look for the Holy Grail.
You're looking for the Holy Grail? Here, of all places?
Aye. It should be around here somewhere. Somewhere in the area.
Are you a complete lunatic? How the hell did you come up with such a crock of shit? Why here, of all places?
Because I met this old monk the other day. He wasn't entirely right in the head. He kept muttering to himself and looked the worse for wear. Not a pleasant sight, but I felt sorry for him. So I shared some wine and a piece of bacon with him, and he gave me a parchment with writing on it.
You can read?
Of course I can't read. I don't have time for that kind of tomfoolery. But I know a scribe over in Kuttenberg, and he read it to me. And what it said near knocked me on my arse.
Let me guess. Something about the Grail.
Aye! That filthy scrap of parchment described exactly where the chalice of Christ was hidden.
Seriously?
Well, I mean, not actually exactly. It was more like a bunch of verses, but it's a great clue.
Really? Do tell.
You think I'd let you in on it?
Maybe I can help you. Bones, holy relics, buried chests. Wouldn't be the first time I ferreted something out.
You've found stuff like this before?
I sure have. I've got a knack for it. It's pretty much what I do.
Sakura. Maybe I really am missing something. Fine. The monk gives me this parchment and it says, "From two magical mountains, gazing to the heavens. Like a thirsty pilgrim I tread the trail. Across the verdant valley to land's end. There shall I drink from the spring that will not suffer my breath to fail."
Let me see that parchment.
Here. Can you make anything out of it?
It looks like it's been torn out of a book.
I hadn't thought of that.
Part of the rhyme might be missing. Or maybe there's a map to go with it.
Of course! A map! Why didn't I think of that?
Are you alright?
I might know who has the map. 1,000 thanks, Henry. You can keep that parchment. You've been a big help.
Well, good luck then.
Take care for now.
Quick! Should go back. When's the last time I ate something? I should go back. There now. Great.
God grant you help.
God bless.
I found the place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of Troskovitz towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit, it's 3 piles of earth. The gravedigger Ignatius drove me there himself.
And is it the real stuff? Did you taste it?
Yeah. And I hope I never have to do that again. Ugh. I think the experience has changed me forever.
Oh, come on. You whine more than Zinnik. It's just commonplace salt. I was hoping it'd be closer. To go all the way to Apollonia. If I send 2 wagons, that should be enough.
What should I do?
That means I could mix a barrel and a half.
Crazel, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to a scholar of my field of interest and important for humanity. But certain circumstances have emerged which, unfortunately, move its creation somewhere further into the future.
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be any golem?
Not for now.
What about all the niter? The life essence?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on, and I decided to go back to my roots.
So the search for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter. The origin. Chaos. Materia prima.
God. Here we go again.
As alchemical scholars, we actually have only one task before us. To penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its disposition and power from. Only then will we understand the nature of the shadows.
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
Tell me then. So what's the next task, Crazel?
There's a quiet whisper coming from the open gates of Trotsky, carried by the wind all the way here to me. Do you hear it too?
No. I reckon my ears aren't that good.
Scribe Erzim received a chest from Prague, and in that chest...
Hermes Trismegistos' document?
No, a book. And from an author even more venerable than Hermes. It's thin, with a sand-colored cover, embossed. Ordinary at first glance. But the treasure's inside. You might say it's a kind of alchemist cookbook.
So you're gonna have me go and pick some locks at the castle, eh?
Did I say anything about stealing? No. When the castle was still closed, I planned to get the book through the castle chamberlain, with the help of a certain woman. But now that you have access to Trotsky yourself, it'll be much simpler.
What about that certain woman? What was your plan?
That's old news. The central figure is now the Trotsky scribe, Erzim. He's a great lover of knowledge. I'm sure he'd be happy to indulge another kindred soul and lend him the book, indefinitely and voluntarily.
Let's hope so. I'll pray I'll be able to convince him, and that I won't have to ride around Trotsky picking up carcasses again. Or worse.
Just do your best. The book is the last piece of the puzzle. The very last. But, looking back at your 2 previous tasks, I have no doubt you'll be able to handle the third just as well. Go and see Erzim and ask him about the book. Then, you'll see how difficult it will be to get your hands on it. Best of luck, Henry.
I reckon I'll need it. What's new around?
Nothing much, lad.
Greetings.
Too slow.
Servus, Sartoke Chal.
Katarso, what's up?
Greetings. What do you want?
Any news about Marika?
I never saw Marika so happy. Thank you, Henry. It was good to see you, my friend.
What's life like here in the camp?
Free, my friend, free. Your settled life, that is not for me. Being cooped up in one place all day would be the death of me. Nici nane prepuf aisus sa romanolilo.
How do you make your living when you're constantly on the road?
Everyone does the work he knows. Usually things to do with horses, trade and blacksmithing.
And what do you do?
Me? I make sure our luck does not run out.
Right. That must be tiring work then, eh?
Tell me about it. Playing dice requires...
Isn't luck?
When you have wit, Lady Luck only smiles on those who know how to accept. Take care.
Hi, John, Bibi.
Da miștes, da miștes.
Shalom Aleichem.
So what's new at the camp?
Marika returned with Bohush. I'd never have thought the voivode would come to his senses.
How's it going?
And what am I supposed to say?
I dunno.
But it will cost you something, young man.
Why should it cost me anything?
Why should it not? I am not going to give you life advice for...
I have the feeling you're not like the other gnome. You speak our language a lot more, with only the odd foreign...
My friend, could it be because I am the only son of David, far and wide?
What does that mean?
Was klotst du, junger Mann? Have you never seen...
I don't know.
You must be from some very small village, eh? You have really never met...
I'm sorry, but there were no sons of David in Skalitz where I...
Skalitz, schönem Dank, mein Freund.
La čo dzives. Sartu kejal.
I hear you got a job for...
I'd say so. You will help us, won't you? The voivode's life is at stake. They want to kill him.
What? Who wants to kill him?
Jagalokos. Someone put a curse on my voivode. At night, it takes sleep away from him. Eats away the skin on his head.
A curse? That sounds more like a job for you.
I can't help him. But you can, and I'll tell you how. You know what...
Some kind of healing potion?
Almost. A ward to take 3 lumps of coal. 3 breadcrumbs. Such water will lift even the worst of curses from those who wash in it.
So you know what to do. Fine. Then pour the water on a dung heap, and the curse is gone.
Why would I get rid of it when I can use it?
What good is such cursed water?
It's good for you, Miromanush. You'll forge Karo, a saber for the voivode. Make it tough, sharp, and dangerous, and then you'll quench the saber in the cursed water.
I think I could do that.
The curse in the saber must then gain strength to protect the voivode, and only harm those who wish him ill. It must taste blood before the voivode takes the saber in his hand. But it all depends on whose blood it is.
I reckon human blood would be best against human magic.
Devlale, if anyone found out, They would drive us out. We already have more enemies here than...
Well, so how about dog's blood?
Recon. You can kill one. There were some running around down below the camp. They're...
I don't know.
How do you mean? What don't you like? Did you want the job? You did, and we'll pay you well. You have my word.
I can forge a saber, aye. But why should I be the one to kill something with it?
He can't. The curse was meant for him. The voivode You have to give it a drink of blood yourself. And...
All right, then.
Mistores. Good choice. But first forge the saber. And do your best, so it serves the voivode long and well. And here's your sewed water. Be sure not to splash it on yourself. What is it, you...
About that saber...
Have you forged it yet?
I'm working on it.
So what are you coming to me?
Did you hear what happened? Big wheel at the mill. Yeah, the place by the Zhekhovka stream. What then? Has the water sprite been up to mischief again? You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday. You're kidding? Who was it? Some vagabond. God rest his soul. And get this, Milabushka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body. So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water. But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week. Without anyone noticing? Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him.
That is strange. I reckon something devilish was involved. You don't see something like that every day.
See you later. Greetings. Good day.
Will you teach me another...
I mean, between you and me you can. But the Grand Masters make a big show about...
I understand. So
Aye. These days, people put their faith into all kinds of shite. And as far as dueling is concerned, it's current...
German?
Aye, it's all... Mittelhau. I simply know how to fight. How to...
Excellent.
Certainly. Why not? I happen to have some time on my hands, and a good stretch would do me well. It occurred to me that a thrust with a sword to the leg of that poor lug you're fighting is pretty simple. It'd be my pleasure.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Aye, as I said, it's a quick slash to the leg. After 2 quick attacks from above, instead of lifting the sword, you unexpectedly attack the knee of your opponent's front leg. Nothing to think about. Quick work, and it's done. Now, come and try it a few times. Go.
I'd like to learn something.
And what would you...
I'd like to learn...
Why not? You probably, if you want, I can...
That sounds good.
As I said before, by faking an upper attack, you force your opponent to raise his weapon hand, which you subsequently deflect with your shield. And when he's distracted, you hit him in the head, and he's finished. Now, come and try it a few times. What?
Supposing I just want to fight you.
And what'll it be?
A practice fight is enough for me.
And what will you fight with?
I'll go with a longsword.
And what about me?
Take a longsword as well.
As you wish.
I think we should change weapon.
Jesus! What do you want?
I want a short sword and shield.
And what about me?
Take a short...
As you...
I'm ready.
Let me know when I should start fighting.
Start attacking again.
I understand. Bad luck. Fuck yourself. Now you're in trouble.
Now stop attacking.
Very well. What do you want? No chance.
Enough. Let's give it a rest.
Let's finish up. What's wrong? Do you want to try something else?
I've had enough.
All right.
Can we practice the...
All right.
Should we begin?
Sure. Here, so we don't hurt each other.
Thanks. So what's it gonna be this time?
Same as last time. You have to practice. Remember that trick I showed you?
Sure. Right slash, left slash, then right slash again.
That's right. Or you can do it the other way around. Well, shall we get started? See? That's the way. Again. Beautiful. Now show me the technique I taught you.
Katarsau, what's up, Pooch?
Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Where are you attacking from? Try again. Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. Where are you attacking from? Try again. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. See? That's the way. Again. Where are you attacking from? Try again. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. Don't pause! Well done! You're good!
You said yourself that practice makes perfect.
What now?
Let's try something else. I challenge you to a duel.
Good! Come and join me in the arena.
Shall we begin?
Let's begin. Defend yourself. Show your stuff! Fuck yourself! You won't be able to take another one like that!
No mercy!
You wanna try me?
Christ! Sir, do you think I have what it takes?
All right. You deserve to be taught the Master Strike. Here's a training sword so he won't get hurt.
Let's get to it.
The pinnacle of swordsmanship are so-called Master Strikes. You can only perform a technique like that with a sword, no matter if it's short or long, or if you're using a shield. What you do need is a blade and a guard that protects your hands. Master Strike is a technique that allows you to counter an opponent's attack with your own. A swordsman that can learn such a technique is undefeatable. Let me show you. Attack me from the right. Now you're in trouble! Now you try. Master Strikes are what elevates the swords above other weapons, and there is no defense against them. You've learned how to parry your opponent's attack with a properly timed block, but this time, you attack instead of blocking. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your opponent at the right time and from the right angle. I'll attack slowly from above. You take up position with your sword below and strike against my attack. But enough talk. Come and try it yourself. Not like that. You were supposed to counterattack from the opposite side when I started attacking. That's more like it. All right, let's try it once more. But this time, I'll attack from the side. Now pay attention. If I hold my sword to the left, put yours to the right. If I'm on the right, get ready on the left. Master Strike works only with an opposite strike. Otherwise, it's the same. You strike when I begin my attack. Ready?
Always.
Good. Again. That's the way. You're getting the hang of it. Now let's try it for real. I'll fight you normally, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from. Then attack from the opposite side.
I understand. Let's start.
You're getting the hang of it. Again. Beautiful. Try it again. Excellent. That's enough. Here's a few more tips. If your opponent knows how to perform a Master Strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Now for the most important part. You can use a Master Strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. After a perfect block, your positions are always set. Your opponent knocks your sword to the left, then attacks with a riposte to the right. Until that point, you could only defend yourself with a perfect block. Now you can surprise your opponent with a Master Strike that he hasn't a hope of blocking. Understand?
Why should I use a perfect block when I can do a Master Strike?
That depends. Sometimes it's good to exchange a few blocks and counterattacks. Then, unexpectedly finish with a master strike. Your opponent can't use a master strike if you don't attack from the opposite side. Try changing the position of your blade. Attack unpredictably. If your opponent uses a perfect block and his riposte is headed towards your blade, attack instead of defending, and you might win the fight.
What's better, the Master Strike or combos?
Combos are purely they're strings of attacks to put your opponent in a position, but even your combo can be interrupted. When your combo doesn't work out, your opponent interrupts it, just use a perfect block. Or you can
That's enough for me. I think I...
Good. That's all I can teach you. Now, it's up to you to learn how to use the Master Strike in combat.
I'll do my best. Thanks, Tomcat. Nice one.
Hail Mary.
Welcome back among the living.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Thanks to the herbs you brought, my fever broke, and I finally learned what was going on. It will take some time, but I'll believe I'll be alright eventually.
Take care.
Lord be with you.
I'd like to learn...
What is this about?
Come here.
Praise the Lord.
Not a bad day. The Lord be with you.
What's the latest?
Nothing much, and I hope...
When's the last time I ate something? Look what I have for you.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
Here, mutt.
Just been barging it. What are you barging at? You silly doggy.
Kind master, huh? Much.
That's a good one.
Damn it, what are you barging in here for?
Who just came barging in here?
Plenty of time to find you. Huh? Nothing, I suppose.
Oh, a nice instrument. Maybe I should learn to play it. and become a wandering minstrel.
Your money or your life?
Hold on.
Now you're getting it. Fuck! I'll kill you! Fucking cowards! Enough! I give up!
What do you think you're doing?
Saving your life?
And who asked you to do that? I had them right where I wanted. A little longer and they'd be done for.
Sorry then. I was just trying to help.
Well, thanks a lot. Now everyone's going to think I'm some kind of milksop. You know what? Piss off before I kick your ass at least.
Sick! There now.
Go! Go! Die!
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Whoa!
The place by the General
Someone gave
What
it to me
then?
for free.
Has the water sprite been up to mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding. Who was it?
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
God be with you, Goodman. I see you're a fellow traveller. Want to warm your bones a bit?
God bless you.
You silly doggy. Stick them in his...
I've got that loot for you.
Incredible! Magnificent! Fascinating!
You really got it! Give me that lovely thing so I can fondle her.
Such a noble instrument is just begging to celebrate art and life.
It's like it's saying, hey, with me in your hands, you'll be able to grab any wench you want.
How can you take such a fine thing and abuse it for vulgar gain?
Abuse? No, friend. Put to good use.
Come on, play me something, will you?
Give me a moment. I just have to hold it like this, and...
What's that you have there? Hey, let me see. How the hell do you... hold it? Ah. Oh, Anna has tiny tits, like a pair of cherry pits. Uh-oh.
Christ, no!
The idiot broke the strings!
Calm down, these things happen.
I'm sorry, but... mate, oh, I best be off now, eh?
Fuck! Shit! You fucking whoreson! Your ma should have dumped you on the manure heap the moment you were born. What's gonna happen with that loot?
Use it for firewood. It'll burn nicely with that lacquer.
What? Henry, sick him! I mean, give him what for?
Hey, why don't we all just simmer down? After all, it was an accident.
Yeah. Of course it was an accident.
There you go. Now apologise nicely.
All right. I'm sorry. Sorry. Forget me. Forgive me. Forget it.
Now what are we supposed to do? Without strings, it's just firewood, you know?
Our dreams are shattered. The rose-tinted skies of glory are obscured by dark clouds.
Farewell to Kuttenberg, farewell.
We can replace those strings with new ones, couldn't we?
Look, old pal. Henry himself is...
The hunter Vostatek told me once that he can make some for us.
Vostatek? I know him. In fact, he owes me.
Really? Damn. Too bad he doesn't owe us.
Sometimes the price...
Especially when you ain't got a groschen.
All right. I'll go and see what he says.
All praise and glory to you. May you and all your kin be honored for 7 generations. For...
Nice one.
He just told me to bugger off. Exactly. Women, our dog died just the other day. But when it comes to me, he don't but I reckon his time had come.
And last night,
He's a
fox
fucking fucker.
got in our
I can't
hen house.
even take a piss.
Before I woke up, it tore apart 6 hens. I ran in just in time to pull the rooster out of its mouth.
I'll have a beer.
So I stepped on his tail, the bitch, and hit it over the head with a shovel.
I bought a lovely U-bow the other day for a great price. What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money. Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand? Which king would that be? I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they? You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance? Aye. Come to think of it, it was him who told me.
God bless.